today's run, we're doing a little over 3 miles, just trying to keep it zone 2. This is the first run since I finished the Michigan prep or Michigan college getting back to running program post injury. So first time of just running 3 miles straight instead of doing a walk to run. Feeling pretty good. Running zone 2, about 10:30 pace. Feeling good. Okay, just finished with my first continuous 5K since getting hurt. My average pace, 11:23, took me 36 minutes and 36 seconds. That is the first continuous run that I've done since my accident in January. Feeling pretty good. Okay. Attempt to talk to the camera. So today was my first run back after what was essentially a 7-month hiatus from running. In January of this year, I was skiing in Utah and I hit a tree, probably going about 40 miles an hour. I broke my hip socket, I tore my ACL, I broke my L1 through L5 vertebrae, and I bruised a lung. I sort of got away, with seemingly minor injuries compared to what a lot of people come out with after hitting a tree at that speed. But the doctors told me when I was leaving the hospital I had, potentially a 12-month recovery period before I was back to normal. I've been lucky enough that things have gone pretty well. So, after about 2.5, almost 3 months spent on crutches, I was able to start walking again. And as soon as I could start walking, I was on the bike. And I was able to maintain a lot of the fitness that I had going into the ski season and going into being injured just by riding my bike as much as I possibly could. I trained up for a 100-mile ride. It was my first one, and some friends and I went around Lake Tahoe, coming from Truckee. Just did a little bit over 100 miles, and that was fantastic. And then basically as soon as my PT said that I was ready to run, I was going for it. And the program that they had me on was a walk run type split, where you'll walk for a minute, run for a minute, repeat that a certain amount of times, and basically as each day progressed, you would add another minute to the run section. So I did that for 5 weeks, and today was my first official run out of the program that ended on Friday. I ran 5K continuously for the first time without stopping in about 36 minutes. Average pace was like 11.5 minutes per mile. My heart rate was around 130 to 140 for the whole thing, which felt great. My Garmin is mad at me for doing a bunch of slow zone 2 running. My training status has been unproductive for a whole month now, but it feels so good to be out and running again. The purpose of this video is I need a new project. I want to really escape from just the normal sitting down and doing nothing with the rest of my day once I've finished working out, and I need something that I can channel my energy into. It would be awesome if I could just spend the whole day biking, running, surfing, climbing, anything, but the reality is if I have the time to do that, I'll overtrain and inevitably hurt myself. And this is a fun way to enjoy the experience, relive the experience, and share the experience. That's sort of the added benefit aside from channeling that additional energy. So the idea really is to capture the day-to-day, right? I am a creature of habit. I like my routine, and a lot of the content that I consume is all routine oriented. Full day of eating I really like, or a video series that I really love to watch is anything really that like BPN puts out, where it follows a guy like Nick Bare throughout the day, where you see his workouts and what he does at work, and the different food that he eats. And I think that style of video is really fun to watch. It's really motivating, and I think it's something that I would want to put out there myself. One as like an accountability thing, right? Like make sure I show up for myself, but make sure I show up for other people as well. So this is it. We'll see what comes from this. I would love to try to do this again, but the reality is I've never even made a video before. And so I'm going to spend some time tonight going through what editing actually looks like, see if this is realistic. I think part of me wants to jump to the extreme right away and think how cool would it be to do something like this every single day. But I think a better goal would be to start small, just like with anything, and build my way up. But I want to share what I'm doing with other people, help other people get motivated, and hope that through this I can also meet new people to do things with, whether that's to ride or run or ski or climb or anything really. So this is it.